words. So good evening. Apologies for the late arrival of the commentator, because you keep hearing yourself back on the headphones. There's a fine crowd here in Sydney Parade this evening, so if you're on your way home, feel free to drop in. Ladies first, playing Malahide today. Malahide are batting, and they've reached 40 for no loss from 4 overs. My understanding, which often is wrong, is that Malahide are unbeaten so far this year.
I think it's 1-2 lost 1.
Open to correction. Louise McCarthy then. From St John's Wood End. Short of outside the off stump. Crash through the covers towards the boundary where it's fielded by one of the littles. And a welcome to the 8 viewers we have at the moment. Louise comes into bowl, short and wide again, missing the edge of the bat, goes straight through to the keeper, Shauna Kavanagh. Well tapped. Over here for your replay session.
Yes, indeed. Exactly. I know that's what what you really wanted to be able to say.
I wanted to see. Checking in with the A to B. This is good pace from McCarthy. Again, pushed out to the cover boundary. And again, fielded for just one. First team training tonight. They'll be congregating across the ground.
Sorry.
Smack to the same place again, cross-back shot, well fielded and well returned. Louise running halfway down the track to pick it up. Fielder not quite sure which end to aim at. Malahide looking resplendent in their canary yellow. Pembroke
being distracted by people walking through.
in their usual black flashes of red. That's more on the stumps, pushed out on the leg side, fielded in at mid-wickets by Cleaner Tucker, attempted run out, but home safely. 44 for no wickets in the 5th over. Let's see, I've managed to reduce our viewership from 8 down to 6 already. See how long it takes for the other 6 of you to get bored with me as well. There's a good crowd down here. It could be, of course, those extra 2 have decided to make the trip down to Sydney Parade. As Louise finishes the 5th over, the score is 44 for no wickets. 2 openers equally going with the bats, having scored 16 and 18. 34, 10 extras. Yeah, you see, I'm going to need a different pair of glasses to look at that.
Aha. I can tell you it's 16 off 21. And only 118 off 23.
There we go. Thank you, Noel. Now coming onto bowl from the Willfield Road end. It looks Looks like Annabelle. Is that Annabelle? You can come in and join me here, Amanda. Turn down again. Yes, that's definitely Annabelle. You can tell from the action. Unorthodox but effective. Played out to the mid-wicket boundary. Just one run from that ball. It is a bit cloudy, but there is patches of blue sky out there. As we say hello to one of Pembroke's enduring memories. Bill Dwyer. Bill, how are you today?
Hey.
That's good. Oh, that's well bowled, right up in the block hole. There wasn't much that the Malahide bat could do about that. And welcome to our next viewer. 7 on the board. It's a bit wide, a bit high, and it is well and truly one bounce 4 straight back over the bowler's head. No field set for that, and it's signalled as a no ball as well. That's unfortunate. And the score moves on to 50. This one lapped around the corner on the 45. Fielded by Louise McCarthy. Falling to her knees. Annabelle comes up. That's the umpire. Super delivery. Just played out to mid-off. 3 converging on the ball. Malahide wisely sitting on their back handles. Not taking any more runs there. Lapped around the corner again, this time a bit squarer. Past Louise McCarthy. Meaning that Hannah Little has to field it behind square. All place shot. Well, going well there at the moment. Malahide are going to be looking at a big total off their 20 overs. And there you go. The perfect commentator's curse. Just as they say they're going along well, looking for a big total. Annabelle bowls one down. The bat again attempted to lap it round the corner, missed it completely, but this time it was on leg stump. And that's the fall of the first wicket. A standard 52 for the openers. Queever and Amy. One down in the 8th over. If you'd like to get in touch with us, mobile number is 086 156 4442. We welcome all feedback, good and bad. There we go. Just missed. I should be disappointed with that, but having scored so many runs around that corner, you can see why she wanted to go there again, except this time it cost her. New batter to the wicket. Change of over. Louise McCarthy from the St. John Sand. Single off the pole. Wonder if that makes it any easier. The sound of heavy breathing. So Louise McCarthy returned from the UK, straight into the Irish squad, coming into bowl, and that's a good length ball, looking for the edge of the bat, through to Shauna Kavanagh. Well, the headphones just make you speak in much shorter cut-off sentences. Sound of your own voice, boring yourself to death. So we'll put the headphones down and sure you can let me know. Another good ball, almost a replica. She's finding that line and length now. It's a decent pace she's coming through it. I'm sure in the years to come we'll have the radar gun and be able to tell you these things. But for now, you'll have to make do with, I think it's quick. Good effort ball there from McCarthy, a bit shorter, a bit closer to the bat. And wisely she decided just to play it back down the pitch. Three cameras set up today, thanks to our producer Noel Walsh. One, obviously.
Looks over, aren't you? On the screen to fit right on the right camera.
I understood that. Third camera up on the clubhouse roof today. Now the field seems to be spreading for this bat. Claire Shillington heading out towards the wicket boundary.
This is Amy Hunter.
Amy, who's on 21. So has his headphones in. Another visitor to Sydney Parade, albeit briefly. Now, back to the cricket. Played with soft hands. Over up. That's 9 gone. The score on 54. Amy Hunter being very cautious there against Louise McCarthy. Looks like Anna Beale is to continue from the Wilfield Road end. And there you can see the view from the third camera, perched up on the roof, taking in the whole ground. Good evening, Peter. How are you today?
Is one of these the Amy Hunter?
Yes, the one scoring the runs. Non-strikers end. The one with the small number on her back, number 6, is Amy Hunter, and number 98 isn't.
She's supposed to be very good.
She is. And it's good to see. Good to see talented Irish girls coming through. Obviously the international programme is very small at the moment, and that's up in the air and that's out. Number 3 batsman, we thought was a Kerrison, hasn't lasted very long. Anna Beale picks up her first wicket with Captain Prendergast taking the catch, and no doubt we will now get that. So that's 2 down, from 52 for no wickets to 54 for 2. Pembroke will be pleased with this fight back. They're working hard. And that just slipping through the gate in the fence. Fine catch close to the ground by Orla Prendergast, bending down in a fashion that certainly some people would have difficulty getting down that far.
We'll go the
We'll bring that replay to you in a minute, but first of all, let's see number 4's first ball. Oh, false start there by Annabelle. Can you see as much of the monitors as you need to?
Oh yes.
Excellent. Annabelle coming into bowl. Signalled a no ball. One feels that might be Anna's last warning. Now, something we don't see in the men's lower leagues or the open lower leagues is a free hit. Number 4 comes down the track, just plays it out to the mid-wicket boundary where it's fielded and only a single. And that brings Amy Hunter back on strike. Encouragement from her fielders. Annabelle comes in again. That's a good ball. Well driven by Amy Hunter, but extremely well fielded by Emma Mullin. Fielding there, just coming across to short mid on. Claire Shillington at long on. Long on. Well, that's an edge, definite edge. Would have cleared any slips. Sliding down to third man. Being chased down. Relay throw. Brings it back to the middle. Amy Hunter back on the strike. Score has moved up to 58 for 2 in the 10th over. Halfway there. But certainly Amy Hunter is obviously looking... Oh, that's bad. That is poor. Poor by Hannah Little letting that one go past. She seemed to have that totally under control. The bats weren't going to move. But once she missed it, it was an easy single. The field changes dramatically now. The new bats. It is overcast, there's a hint of rain in the air, but the clouds look high enough that we won't actually get any rain. This game could be going to a conclusion without the intervention of DLR. 5, 10, 13. About 20 spectators here tonight. Now we have a replay of that last wicket. Just played down the wrong line.
not the greatest.
Couldn't control the shot, just popped it up toward the Prendergast. Good evening. Now, change of bowling. Is it? I think it is. You have one camera frozen there now at the moment.
That's the replay.
Oh, all ready to go. Or
Well,
that was
just finished.
Just we finished it. Okay. Sorry, I thought that was a preview screen. No, it's Louise again. Dot ball. Amy Hunter letting that one go through. I forgot Pete Twomley was still wandering around the boundary, slowly, at his own pace. That's a good ball, well played, well fielded. Good cricket all round. It's the sort of standard of cricket that we want to see, and often do with the ladies. Lewis McCarthy continuing. Oh, that's an edge. It's hit the keeper's gloves. Nobody's going to stop that. An edge from Amy Hunter. Not quite taken there by Shauna Cameron. We're getting into this replay thing now. producer tees up the next replay. That edge past Shauna camera.
Ready?
It's a dot ball, picked up by Ola Prendergast. Just taken a step the wrong way, tried to come back to it, couldn't make it. Enough of an edge to run it down to the boundary. Another good full length ball. This time Amy Hunter takes the single, and that's fine fielding out there at mid-off. Just going down onto her knees and letting the ball hit her. Takes the score on to 64 for 2 in the 11th over. Part of the feedback we got on 086 156 4442 was that the score wasn't read out enough. Louise in. Good ball, good length. Left on length, bounced over the top. And that's the end of Louise's over. With 11 overs gone so, the score is 64 for 2, and top scoring at the moment is Amy Hunter, 29 not out. If you are in the area, it'd be worth dropping down to watch this girl bat. Again, you're having as much trouble reading that as I am. There are your bowling figures for the match so far. You're finding that easier to read. Only a thumbnail. Small delay as... Is this Lulu Little? Amanda? Today's bowler is? That's Hannah, is it? Lulu has the hair up. Okay, there we go, that's how we tell the difference. That's signalled as a wide ball. One suspected started wide, moved off the seam and kept going. Gives the batsman a very easy job just to leave that and let the umpire do his job. Twami just dealing with the invaders on the bicycle. As next ball's delivered. Also wide, popped up there. Unfortunately landed at the feet of Ola Prendergast. Couldn't quite get down or down and in front of herself to take that one. But chances are coming as Miss Hunter starts to look for the bigger hits. More of them are going to be in the air. She comes into bowl again. Well bowled, good length. Well played by the bat. Nice straight bat coming down, playing the ball out towards mid-off. Malahide will be looking for a total of about 140 one fields. They have 8 wickets in hand with 9 overs to go. Not much footwork there. Slapped out short cover. Where Louise McCarthy just cuts off any thoughts. Little into bowl again. That looked like a slower ball. Combination of bat and pad, just seeing it fall out on the leg side. This is a good over. Of course, her brother starred in the series against England, managing to capture the wicket of Owen Morgan 3 times in 3 games. One feels Morgan will be sick of the sight of Josh. Although Morgan's century in the third game, which is overlooked in the glory of Ireland's win. Fine knock that was. It seems in the last 2 years Owen Morgan has let loose all the shackles, averaging over 50 now in ODIs for the last 2 years. Of course this year there aren't that many. And it's still nice for the Irish lads to have knocked over the world champions. A bit like the Scotland football team beat England in 1967 when they were world champions. But Ireland now have the distinction of having recently beaten the T20 champions. We're now joined by Rafe Duncan. Rafe, who's taking on camera work today. We can set you up a mic if you want to commentate.
No.
You might be better off standing up, Rafe. Out to mid-wickets. Cleaner Tucker cleanly fields. Good throw back in, there'll be no more than a single for that one. Brings Amy Hunter back on strike. Shauna just moving Louise onto the offside. Is she okay, right?
Yep.
Perhaps I should start talking about the massive total Malahide are going to put up now. That worked last time. Oh, one bounce to the fielder, and it's bounced through Cleaner's hands. She turns, picks it up. Luckily she'd taken enough pace off the ball, she only had to go a couple of yards to fetch it. But it doesn't stop Malahide getting 2, and that brings up 70. Amy Hunter's now moved on to 30, and she's now facing again. Struck down the ground again, and this time bouncing just in front of the fielder. Amy Hunter really is looking for the big bash at this stage. What's the name of that bat? I can't quite see on the back of the shirt. Is it O'Connor? No, I can't. Bit of an appeal from short mid-wicket. Often not the best place to be making LBW appeals from.
Sarah Condren.
Condren O'Connor. Well, I sort of see anyway. See in a row. Work away, work away. Yeah. You can watch yourself on YouTube later. That's a good ball and well taken by Shauna Kavanagh. Standing up here to Uma Mullen. It is Uma Mullen, isn't it? Sorry, Amanda. Uma Mullen bowling. Great source of information is our Amanda. TMS used to have the bearded wonder. Or a Prendergast. Just keeping the batsman honest there. Throwing down at the non-striker's end, making sure Amy Hunter was making back her ground, and that concludes the 13th over. And the score is now 71 for 2. Just those 2 wickets to have fallen so far. Little to continue from the Wilfield Road. Good ball, well played, punched to where the space is. Cleaner Tucker has to come in from cow corner. Can't stop a single. Coming into bowl now. And she's got her last super delivery. Should be delighted with that. Our producer immediately sets up the remote control replay. That's a super delivery. Little getting the wicket she deserves. Pembroke taking the third. And Miss Condren heads back to the dressing. That's top camera work by Rafe. Here it is again. And another one bowled in at the pads. Difficult delivery to deal with. Were you playing today, Rafe? Lost to YM.
Oh, we have more missing. The coach missing those colours.
You play with the 11 you got.
We had actually
Be pleased you have 11.
we had 9.
You've 9. Okay. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was good.
Well, that's all you want. What better way to spend a summer's afternoon representing your club and then coming down to support another team. Well bowled again, right in the block hole. Nothing she could do there. Pembroke will be hoping these wickets will slow the scoring rate. There's still a good 27 overs of cricket possible. We'll have that ball again. Wide signalled, deservedly so. The clouds seem to be getting a bit lower over the mountain, which is never a good sign, but we'll hope that they'll continue to drift by. Big shot there. Right out to cow corner. Shillington chasing it all the way, and she's just failed. Nicely paced, kept the fielder interested right to the boundary. Another 4 runs, well batted. A nice way to get off the mark. 4 through cow corner. Little into bowl. Oh, that's wide again, but she is getting a large amount of movement as well. Perhaps she'd consider coming in a bit wider, angling the ball in and getting it to move away. And most of the wickets seem to fall to balls bowled in towards the pads. Oh, that's sliced away. If we had a gully who was 8 foot tall, she'd have been in trouble. As it is, third man came in and collected the stationary ball. The bats will consider she got away with one there. That's the end of Hannah's over. 14 down, 6 to go, 30 balls left, the score on 79 for 3. Anyone care to predict? And our number is, we'll have to get a little jingle going for that one, 086 156 4442. Or if you have Craig Senior as a contact in your phone, it's the same number.
I'm going to guess 116.
What are you guessing?
116.
116 is
Actually,
Rachel's
no,
guess.
109.
109. Oh, revised downwards. 30 balls remaining. Dot ball to start with. Strangled appeal. Would have been very lucky to get that one. gone for 109, so you've got to run a ball off the last 5 overs. Is that how you worked it out? You just picked that number. Okay. Well, that's a super delivery. Yorker, the batsman, is looking to power it out of the ground. Unfortunately, you've got to hit the ball first. Missed it and bowled. Wicket for Emer Mullin to go with the one she got last night for the seconds. The women's seconds had a comprehensive win over Leinster last night. Who knows? Some of our 11 viewers may have been viewing last night, in which case you do know your television has an off button. Perhaps you're watching on a laptop.
Still has an off button.
As does a phone. New bat takes to the crease, number 38. I'm sure there's some way of finding out who she is. The question is, will we have time? Emer Mullin, another good length ball, appeals this time. The umpire is unmoved. You could tell from the little shake of the head that nothing was happening there. It was drifting down leg, and it looked like it was drifting down leg from here. Now here, of course, isn't in line with the stumps. Doesn't stop me appealing from here. Another very good delivery. You're very close to taking the edge of the bat. This bat could do with some more footwork. And perhaps a realisation that not all runs have to be scored in front. There's nobody in the third man region between Cleaner Tucker at just behind point. Well taken, but signalled a wide, but very well taken by Shauna Kavanagh. Saw it was going, shuffled across safely into the gloves. As I was saying, no third man, nobody down here on the rope, so anything short like that, just the slightest of edges. Once you get it past Shauna, 4 runs. That's a good shot. All shot from the wrists. The lack of foot movement meaning that no body weight going into that shot. Even just a stride forward, playing the same shot would have undoubtedly created more power and more runs. Full toss, again, straight to the fielder, Louise McCarthy, down for a long stop. And that's the end of the 15th over. Now we've 5 overs left, I think. Overs and names would be good. So yes, that's 15 overs gone, 30 balls to go, 80 is the score. Can Pembroke peg Malahide back and keep them under 100? Playing on a nice large outfield today. Oh, that's a lovely shot, straight down the ground. It might plug a little with the recent rain. Not the usual August outfield. Certainly not the outfield from 2 years ago. But well fielded by Claire Shillington and keeping it down to a single. Did you get a batting name? No, I mean you can do it here. Little coming into bowl and again. Hunter plays it out, not the expressive shot she wanted to play. Ball wasn't there for that. Shillington trots in, picks up, returns to the bowler. Just a quick note while we have a moment. Have you paid your subs? Superb fielding. Louise McCarthy, full length, slowing the ball down enough to allow our captain, or the Prendergast, to pick it up. Hunter on strike. Louise heads off to the collapsed wall. And Claire Shillington drops right back outside the circle at mid-on. Hunter gave herself so much room, absolutely so much room, that all she could do was swing the bat. It was too wide, collected by Kavanagh, and the stumping. No, sorry, excuse me. Can you go outside the fence? We're COVID on the inside of the fence. If you go outside the fence, put this side of the line. Thank you very much. Another triathlete heads off with his Chinook dinner. Another wicket to Pembroke. Amy Hunter departs for 37. Sarah Brophy had joined her. We'll get there. I did hit A.
Yeah.
And no doubt the replay will. There we go. Just gave herself so much room and not making contact. As we come to the closing stages of the first innings, Pembroke's quest to keep Malahide below 100. Another good ball, and she's gone first ball. Well bowled, well pitched up. Yorked her, clipped the off stump, and that's 2 in 2 balls. Suddenly 109 looks a bit ambitious there, Rafe. So, Miss Little on a hat-trick. We'll have to keep the producer in the booth in case we need another replay.
Well, you might get a replay no matter what it is, or for a hat-trick ball.
Sky Sports, eh? Step aside. So, no great adjustment to the field. Left-handed bat. Hannah not changing sides. Still right arm over. Coming into bowl, looking for this hat trick. Ah, it's well played. Shoveled out onto the leg side. Picks up a single. But that's a fine piece of bowling. You can hear this crowd going wild. 83 for 6. 4 overs remaining. 24 balls. Well played, well bowled. Yes, unfortunately, batsmen tend to get in the way.
Yep. Got her back.
So, change of bowling, St John's. You can hear the tag rugby in the background. And a bill just being moved around, fine leg, a bit finer. And now we do have a third man, left-hander of course. Well bowled. All the Prendergast spearing that one in towards the stumps from wide. Hey Lee. Prendergast comes in around the wicket. Oh, beautifully played. Fooled everyone. And another 4 runs. Again, Might be worth a look. Always tough for a wicket keeper. Right arm around to a left-hander. Again, all are targeting those stumps. Oh. Just enough to squeeze it past Kavanagh. Louise McCarthy creeping in closer. And well taken by Shauna. Wide down the leg side. Score goes on to 89. 3 and a bit overs. So Rafe, what's your favourite? Camera work? Commentary? Oh, well bowled. All has been targeting those stumps all over. Finally got the Malahide girl to miss one. And that's the 7th wicket down. Score is 90 on the board. Right in at the stumps. No footwork. A swing of the bat. If you don't make contact to that, start the walk. So Malahide will be looking to bat out their 20 overs. If they do, they will probably reach 100. The crowd has grown. Prendergast coming into bowl now, back over the wicket, right-hander. Well played, bat and pad firmly together. That's another potential watcher, goes through. Graham on the book today? Excellent. Used to be a time you had trouble finding a scorer. Now we have 2. One electronic. And Graham with his cutting notches into a stick.
He's got the colours out and everything.
Are we allowed to say that now? Three overs remaining. Run a ball, we'll see them fall just short of Rafe's prediction. Anyway, going back to you, Rafe.
I don't know.
That's wide, but inside the blue line. Missed the bat, taken by Kavanagh. Dot ball. Could be under 100 here, Rafe. What do you think? Or are you still confident?
I'm allowed to change.
Of course you're allowed to change. Did you sign anything? Well, that's well hit. That is smacked out through the covers towards the clubhouse. Chased by Annabelle in vain. 4 more runs to the total. And suddenly race 109 is back in play. Nobody out there taking a guess? Single taken quickly. Nice return by Annabelle. Just enough to dislodge a bail. 95 on the board. Well, 95 in the book. 94 on the board. This little pacing in Good length delivery. Punched out onto the offside, where the sweeper on the boundary, Louise McCarthy, throws it back towards the bowler's end, intercepted by Orla. Oh, that's a superb delivery. Very unlucky not to get a wicket with that. Joining us live in the commentary box, now live on Facebook. There's the action. You could be watching on Pembroke's YouTube channel. That's easy for you to say. End of the over, 18 gone, 96 for 7. And we'll finish the live recording. You never know, might bring in a few viewers, then again, might lose a few. It's a ratings game. You may not reproduce this broadcast without the express written permission of Pembroke CC, Cricket Leinster, but not Rupert Murdoch. Rainbow in the sky now. Luckily it's to the east of us and has drifted by, so that rain won't be affecting us. As Orla Prendergast now continues the penultimate over. It's been great to see these girls' progression over the years. A number of them have gone on to play for Ireland. A number of them will be playing on Sunday in the Super 2s or the Super 50, depending whether you're counting overs or teams. And there we go, there's another wicket. Orla Prendergast has bowled another one, and that's 8 down, 98 on the board. And it appears both bats are walking off. Could it be? No. No, it's just the very polite way the women play the game. The incoming batsman met by the remaining batsman. You notice how everyone says hello to the dog first. So Orla Prendergast will be looking to end this innings in double quick time, perhaps with an over to spare. Oh, that's well bowled. Good bounce there. Good appeal by Louise McCarthy. It's either the most optimistic LBW shout heard since Dundrum Cricket Club were in existence, or she thought that the bat had done well enough to get an edge on that. But she was the only one in the ground to hear the noise. And Orla continues. Straight through to Kavanagh. I put a little clip up on Facebook. See if we can't attract some new viewers that way. Good length again, and the bat did very well. Good stride out there. A bit more footwork from this girl than there has been from a couple of the previous ones. She's well to keep that out. And with 1 over to go, the score is 98 for 8. So I think if we go back over the recording, we'll see that I said less than 100. I think it's a bit late for Rafe to change his mind now. He's stuck on 109. 108, is it? 108 he's stuck on. 10, he reckons 10 off the final over. To be bowled by Little. Smack straight back down the ground. Oh, and Claire Shillington has just let that go through her legs. She's going to be very disappointed with that. And 4 runs there, and that brings up the 100, and that's me out of the running. If we use the old Price is Right. Can't be over. So that's me gone. I don't know if Claire just misread that. But that was unfortunate. Cost me my money with Paddy Power. Sorry, Rafe Duncan. Good shot again. Big swing of the bat to one that was on the stumps. Played out to the bowler's sister. Returned after the single. 3 or 4 balls to go. That'll be a dot ball. Nobody's going to run on that, even in the last over. Closing moments of this innings. It's in the air, and Cleaner Tucker can't quite get through it. Single through square. And now Rafe is just looking for a 4. It's amazing how many times this young man can predict a score at 20 overs. He hasn't been wildly wrong once. Big smack out to mid-off. This time it's fielded, and a Beale. Return to the bowler. The umpires have had enough. And the score is 105. Well done, Rafe. Margin of error 3. That's very good. So Malahide will be happy enough that they got to the 100. Pembroke will be happy that they didn't let them get much more than 100. It's evenly balanced. And we'll be back for the second half in about 10 minutes. Now we're just going to... Mr. Malahide and Pembroke teams leave the field. We'll show you the highlights. A very short highlight. 42 minutes into the game, this happened. Hold around the legs. That was after a 50 partnership. And after that the Anglians more staggered along than powered along. Steady fall in the wickets as the score progressed. Not quite at the rate that Malahide would have wanted, but still consistent target put up. was a top scorer, stumped by Cabinet. And after that we had a couple of unfortunates who failed to move their legs and got the right ball for it. Another edge past Cabinet before being bowled. So there you have it, and we'll see you again in 10 minutes. Malahide now out warming up for their fielding. Pembroke all sitting down and having a drink after theirs.
You're gonna go.
You've been called away, Rafe.
Yeah, you got mine. Okay, right. Thank you.
So not hard to believe. back. Second half. Pembroke chasing 105. Just see our that's just a quick view. We'll see if we can't give them a shouter. As you watch the Pembroke girls warming up, Captain All Prendergast be looking to get a seam off. It's a good start. See one of the results. A Prendergast and a cabinet all padded up. The umpires are back in the middle. Teams slowly taking themselves off the outfield. Malahide having the traditional huddle. Sonora Walsh, still on the roof, still with difficulties. The umpires are starting to get impatient. Heading out over to Malahide. They break the huddle. Leaving their coach on his knees to pack up. And the Pembroke bats head out to the middle. Little and Prendergast to open the batting. Pembroke needs 5 1/4 and over. Fins down there. Now, the fielders are in place. The umpire asking if the scorers are ready. The umpire is still asking if the other umpire is ready. And he calls the start of the second innings. Not great footwork. need for us to be pumping in fake crowd noise. Tag Rugby looks after that for us. Second ball. Oh, that's beautifully played down third, wide third man. And Pembroke are on the board. Just left the bat out there, let the ball take the bat, and it split the two fielders. Pembroke on the board. If we had a board. Scorers probably still colouring in with their pens. Haven't brought all the colours. Third ball. And she's out. Right. Loaded into the offside. And picked off her shoelaces by the Malahide player. And the long walk back from Miss Little. Scoreboard not quite caught up with the action yet, but I can tell you it's 4 for 1 in the first over. Just popped up. Takes a better angle here. And just gets her fingers underneath it and claims the catch. Umpire agrees with her. Miss Little back in the hutch. So, not the perfect start. 101 required. 102 required. Assuming we're going for the win. 11 of you out there now watching. I can certainly recommend coming down here. And I can recommend commentating as well. Best way to watch a game. Oh, well fielded. Willing to throw her body onto the ground. Outstretched arm. Kept it from going over the rope. And Shauna picks up 3. And the score moves on to 7. Orla Prendergast defending that one stoutly, getting on top of it, pushing it into the leg side. So, okay, watch at this stage. Take the runs on Orla. A misfield at the covers means that Orla can trot down the other end, take the score on to 8 at the end of the first over. We hope the scoreboard will return to us soon. In the meantime, we shall wait and watch. Even Crick clubs not functioning at the moment. Still showing Pembroke 0 for 0 off 0.9.
Because it's all back up. It's just come back out.
So, left arm over. Orla Prendergast to face. Oh, it's wide, high, and punched away through the covers. Orla Prendergast wasn't going to let the bowler get away with that delivery. Full toss, dispatched. Maybe a bit in the air, but she placed it perfectly. Same shot, same result, much closer to the fielder this time. But the fielder wasn't able to get down and across. And it's the second 4 of the over for Orla. Captain Prendergast. This one goes down the leg side. Signalled a wide by the umpire. So now I'm guessing Pembroke are somewhere around 17 in the second over. But it is a complete guess. Another one over pitched. This time the girl in the covers lets it go. McCann lets it go. And fielded by number 44. Who isn't Lewis Hamilton. Better length from the bowler, pitching the ball, using the dance floor. Another full toss. This time she's pushed it through on the leg side. Goes a wide long on. And another 4. So there's a few off this over. This weekend on Pembroke's YouTube channel. Chance of seeing the 5s. The famous 5s. If our producer makes it out of bed. And that one's played out to mid-off, where it's cleanly fielded, and they get 1 for that. And the scoreboard springs into action. Scoreboard showing 22 off 2. Not quite got the wicket in yet. I'm sure Becky Gallagher's working on that at the moment. Don't think there'll be any need for DL tonight. I think we'll see this one through to a conclusion. Thrilling or otherwise. 22 off 2. Malahide are going to want to peg that back. Played with the inside edge. Comes out on the leg side. This week's Pembroke newsletter is out. Check your inboxes. Nice picture of the Balburney family. Obviously celebrating Ashley's birthday. And Andrew's win against England. Bowler coming in, right arm over, punched out to mid-off, take the single. And that's a wicket. As well as all of us going. Sean is now on her way back, having scored 3. 23 for 2. not really moving the feet. As a result, Cleaner Tucker takes to the middle. Cleaner Tucker deciding to let that one go, waving a bat in the vicinity. And so with 3 overs gone, 23 for 2, Captain Prendergast has been joined in the middle. Cleaner Tucker. Looks like a change of bowling. The left armour being taken off after a bit of punishment. Replaced by a seamer. Right arm over. All are being quite cautious here. However, if it's short and wide, she'll put it away. Chased down by 3 fielders, and none of them make it. Another boundary to Prendergast. She moves on to 19. Super shot. Making that distinction between a good ball and a bad. Collects what is possibly her 4th 4 already. Bowler, as so often happens, overcompensating and letting one drift down the leg side. Keeper took it cleanly enough, but the umpire deemed too wide. 28 for 2. She's done it again. Another wide. Last night, Leinster were playing Pembroke 2s in a Division 3 clash. 42 extras in 20 overs. And that's in a game where you're limited to 8 balls and over. That one's wide as well. The umpire lets her away with that one. Wide on the offside. Far better than wide on the leg side. Now, can anybody on the Pembroke team today emulate Emma Mullin yesterday? Scored 53 for the seconds and a massive total of 156. Wasn't fortunate enough to see the innings, but it is available on YouTube. That's a nice shot by Orla. Best form of defence. Just punch it down the ground, take the single, end of the over. 28 for 2 off 4. Orla Prendergast 20 not out. Cleaner Tucker yet to get off the mark. Facebook post, picking up a few likes. No extra viewers, but a few likes. 13 of you out there now. That one's pushed out. Mid-wicket. Bit of a fumble. But an easy 2 with or without the fumble. One feels the burden of captaincy is resting very lightly on all his shoulders, taking it all in a stride. Plenty of experience in the team to help her out. And some lovely batting. Well, 24 spectators here now. Another one punched down the ground for a single. Quick single taken. Is the field too deep, or was that just perfectly paced? You be the judge. If you do have any comments on the game, or on the awful state of the commentary, or the great camera work, you can let us know. Comments are disabled on the YouTube channel, as it's a family show. Cleaner Tucker stepping back, giving herself some room, and then just running that one down to third man. Fielder from the circle, going and fetching it. But she's off the mark. If your time's come round, yeah, you could wave at him from there though. Another spectator braving the COVID areas. Home team scorers and away team, well done. And that's beautifully played, that by Orla again. And it has reached the boundary. She looked at it, she wanted it to reach the boundary, and it was just wide enough for the fielder to get her another 4. My goodness, if you look up on the mountains right now, the clouds behind a sunny aerial tower. Oh, you have the tower right in your way there now. No, zoom in. How sunny and shiny it is with such rain clouds behind it. Ah, the Irish summer. Welcome. Next ball is just played out on the offside. Well, it does look for the single, but after a couple of paces realised it wasn't going to happen. That's the end of the 5th over. The Stormers moved on to 36 for 2. Cleaner Tucker 1 not out. And Captain Orla Prendergast 25 not out. No change of bowling now. It's Condren to bowl in the Wilfield Road end. Bowling a Cleaner Tucker. Loopy delivery, punched out to mid-on, takes the quick single. Super shot. Gets her captain back on strike. Many thanks to our scorers, Becky Gallagher and Graham Mooney today. That was outside off stump again. Pushed casually through the covers where the boundary rider keeps it to a single. 40 up, 66 required and 15. 15, 30, 45, 60, 66. Yeah, okay, so you can work out your own run rates there. Cleaner Tucker looking to run that one down to third and doing her best to get an edge onto it. Goes safely through to the keeper. I think Cleaner dropped her hands there at just the right moment. Another loopy full toss, this time fielded in the infield, not finding the gap, would have gone past, would have been a long chase down to the Wilfield Road gate. have to say anything. Another one down the leg side, another wide. Unfortunately just drifting outside, clean as pads. Hmm? To do me one favour? That was unfortunate. Drop catch in the gully. Love, I'll be home straight after the game. We might just see that shot again. Last ball of the over. Tipped up, it's in the air a long time. Oh, she should have taken that. She knows it. We know it. Cleaner Tucker knows it. So with 5 overs gone, score has moved on to 42 for 2. The last wicket fell in the second over. I think so too. Bit of off spin coming on from the St John Road end. And just passing that one back to the bowler. That's the way to do it. Hi Patrick. How are you? You're granting on screen. Oh my word. Order is going to be so disappointed with that. She was on 28, she was well set, it's a 6 over, and all she's done is chip one up on the offside, the simplest of catches, and she will be disappointed with that. It will, however, bring the smiling Louise McCarthy to the middle. Orla would have been hoping to go on a bit further than that, looking so good. Cricket, it's a cruel game at times. .42 for 3. Pembroke not hanging around and getting on with it, but the loss of wickets could slow them down a lot here now. This spinner bowling at a nice pace, but importantly at a nice line and length. Louise taking a big stride, playing it out in the offside. Quite happy to take the dot ball. Time to re-establish here. Even in T20 there's always time to re-establish. It's a no ball. Free hit. One suspects this won't be patted off on the offside. Just can't change the field. If they haven't run a single off the no ball, you can't then change the field. That's a wide. So, still a free hit. And this no ball has now cost 2 so far. Can Louise profit and make it more? And she smacks it back to the bowler. Gets away with that one. It's a strange action. But at the end of that over, score 44 for 3. This is evenly poised. Could go either way. Another change of bowling. Change of bowling. Bowler just sprinting to leave a cat off the field. Umpire won't take it. Umpire won't let it give it to anybody. Well, to keep that one out. Good start. So you start, you want to an over. Cleaner not quite finding the middle of the bat yet. Not to say she won't. Fine batting on her day. Driven down the ground. Slight misfield, meaning there's no panic in taking a single. Cleaner moves on to 3. And now Louise McCarthy. Wielding her back like a sword. Now in a familiar stance. Plays it out in the offside, where it's well fielded. Just a dot ball, but that's a fine shot. A couple of feet either side of the fielder. There'd have been a couple there. I doubt it would have made the boundary. But Louise just looking to play at the moment. Oh, that's a good length. Enticing the drive, wasn't there to be driven. That's the sort of one that will get an edge through to the keeper. And you want the keeper to take it. Now in the 8th over, evenly poised game. Oh, that's a full toss. It's a no ball. No ball and a free hit. See if Louise can take more advantage of this. You see how low that cloud is on the mountain now, obscuring the top of the radio mast. 18th century Craig. And this time she steps down the wicket, belts it, however, mid-on is there and stops even the single. And and that's the end of the 8th over. So 12 overs to go and 60 required. Anybody with a basic knowledge of maths, homeschooled perhaps, will be able to tell you 6 and over. Run a ball from here on in. This is building up into a lovely tight finish. It wouldn't take much from either side now to tilt the balance in their way, but at the moment the win predictor is about 50-50. It did amaze me the other night when Sky had their WinViz statistic. God only knows the algorithm behind it. Oh God, Rupert Murdoch and whoever runs it. But every time they showed it, it seemed to be on a round figure. Wide ball to start the over. Continuing with the off spin. Trina Tucker using subtlety rather than power. Not paying off on this occasion, but good to see her thinking that way. Doesn't all have to be bish bash. One guided between what is a deep gully and the wicketkeeper. There's nobody between them and the rope. Tucker comes forward and just plays that one back out. They've also recognised this as dangerous batting. Dangerous bowling rather, sorry. Here another dart heading down southwards. Cleaner this time taking a good step out, getting on top of the ball, playing it out to mid-on, taking the single. Louise still yet to get off the mark. And she plays it subtly to third, and close for the run out, but Trina Tucker covered the ground very quickly. And that gets Louise McCarthy off the mark. Brings the score up to 49 in the 9th over. Slight delay as the umpire resets the wicket. Bowler now coming in. Trina Tucker again, getting good and forward, smothering the ball. One umpire signals to the other. 2 to go. Super play by Trina Tucker. Oh, it's 1 to go. .49 off 9. One more over before we reach the halfway stage. I do believe we're up to 14 viewers now. It's going to be another wide, and that'll bring up the half century. Half century brought up in the 10th over. Is it the 10th over? It is. But with no balls bowled, still 6 to come. Played out to mid-on. Just getting her eye in. Playing with caution. This time she's driving on the offside. Fielded by mid-off, or misfielded by mid-off. colouring on the shirt. Just let it slide past her. And Cleaner Tucker back on strike. Just play back to the bowler. Well, 17 viewers.
Picking up as the excitement builds.
You've chosen the right time to join us. Everyone just played back down the pitch. Fabulous start. Pembroke got the first two overs. 22 off 2. They had lost a wicket. But for the rest of the overs, they've scored about 4 and over. Another wide. Big black cloud. Top of Mount Leinster. That one's going to be wide down the offside. Keeper did well to get across to that. She's hit it over the infield this time. It's going to be a chase. She's going to pull it up in front of the boundary. That's 2 to Tucker. She's running back for the 3rd. 3 to Cleaner Tucker. Nice shot out towards Cow Corner, knowing that if she cleared the field, there'd be runs to be had. Takes the score on to 56. McCarthy stepping in front of the stumps and playing that down on the leg side for the last ball of the over. So at the halfway stage, Pembroke need another 50 from 10 overs, having got 5 off that over, and 5 and over from here on in will see them home. 7 wickets in hand. Cleaner Tucker on 7. Louise McCarthy only on 2 at the moment. But both of these bats looking steady. They've seen 2 overs of the off spinner. Down the leg side, wide called. Straight down the pitch, past the bowler, but mid-on was there to stop it, or to at least pick it up. Building to an exciting finish here. 5 and over required, 7 wickets retired. Cleaner gets down on one knee, sweeps behind square, and it's being chased down, and it's stopped in front of the boundary. However, it's another 3 to Tucker. Takes her up to double figures. She moves on to 10. Pembroke move on to 60. And 56 required. Bit of bounce there. It's quite a cool night tonight. If you are planning to come down for the last few overs, wear something warm. Certainly I think it was August the 6th. So he's playing back to that. He's keeping it out. And it'll run down to gully. This time playing it off a hip, into mid-wicket, taking the single. For the last ball of the over, she retains the strike. Bit of warming going up on the Pembroke bench. Most of the crowd still here. 9 overs to go. In those 9 overs, Pembroke need 45.
I like the way you're questioning it. You're questioning your maths.
It's only come the start of your coverage of cricket again. I had to reinstall calculator. Last night for the women's seconds against Leinster. That's a late swing. And he's trying to show the umpire it's wide. Umpire having none of it. And still the sun shines on the mountain. This time she plays it off her hip, straight to square leg. Direct hit might have had cleaner in trouble, but there was no direct hit. Take it easy, something. Just pushed off her hip. Cleaner tucker. Taking the leg by. Gave herself room to play on the offside. Followed her, cannoned off her pads. A bit shorter, a bit wider. This time the umpire needs no suggestion of a bat. Willing to give that one a wide by himself. He's just scored on 64. This time Louise takes a good stride out. Ball not quite to the pitch of the ball. That single takes a score on 65. 12 gone, 3 wickets down. King and Tucker on 10 not out. Bruce McCarthy has proceeded on to 5 not out. Batsmen to have gone. Little, Kavanagh and Prendergast. And now we see another change of bowling. We don't know her name. She's number 9. And it's right arm over. Many thanks to the 17 of you watching at the moment. Hope you're enjoying our coverage of this Premier League game. Lou hits one, fielded in the gully, however, slipped away from the fielder. Louis alive to the possibility of overthrows. Good evening, Peter. Excuse us. That's all right. Certainly being cautious about not going behind the wicket-keeper. Still, better to err on the side of caution. 66, 40 required. Oh, Louise having to dive to get back in. She won't be getting up for that for overthrows. Full length dive. Ball played out towards mid-on. Cut off. Fielded very well by the Malahide 17. This one. Clearly they're not quite getting far enough across the front foot. Snaking past her. And reaching the wicket-keeper. This is going to be a wide. A couple of these at over are certainly helping the Pembroke run rate. Scoring at just about 5 and over. Starting to move closer to 6. Tucker this time gives herself spacing yet still tucks it into mid-wicket. Takes a single. Plenty of backing up. All at the stumps. The three fielders converging to back up. Brings Louise on strike. Louise currently on 6. And she has clubbed that one out. And mid-off has misfielded it. It careered off her knee. So Louise takes the 2. It's a thunderous applause. Takes a score on 70. 36 required from 42. Tina Tucker now on 11. Louise starting to pick up the pace. Now on 8. This one looks like it's going to go down to the last over. 7 left. White ball. Umpire calls it. Countdown continues. 35. Super shot. Placed exactly where she wanted it. Unfortunately, point fielder more than equal to the task.
It's way too fast for me to get the camera over there.
Well, that's gone down the leg side. That's going to be another wide. It's going to take a score of 72. We can name one of our viewers now. As Cleaner Tucker places one slightly to the left hand at point. I hope she's taken notes that point is left-handed. But they get the single. The score moves on 7-3. Cleaner Tucker on 12. Lucy McCarthy on 8, facing now. Dead straight back. Played straight back to the bowler. 33 required. Graphics on the screen, I hope are helping you. That's lifted into the offside. Boundary rider will pick it up, keep it to a single. It's a funny game. You can have one land at your feet, it becomes a single. Or you could play a perfect shot, but find the fielder and only get a single. Another wide, takes Pembroke on 75. Leg side wides particularly punished. This time Cleaner's gone aerial, cleared the infield again. She is picking the right time to go aerial. They get 2 for that. Well backed up. Good throw in. 2 runs taken. 29 required. Psychologically into the 20s. Didn't play a shot at that umpire. Send it back. Saying there was bat involved. We'll take it. Every run they'll winner. So with 14 overs go, 6 to go. The score now is on 78. Cleaner Tucker has moved on to 15. She'll be facing now. 6 overs, 28 required. Cameraman finally reaches the bottom of his flask of coffee. And the men's first team, who are playing Merion on Saturday, in Merion, 2 o'clock start, followed by Johnny Bell's Silver Foxes. Double header up in Merion if you fancy that. Oh, that's going to be wide. If you prefer to come to your home ground, men's fifths on at 11 o'clock in the morning, followed by the men's fourths at 1 o'clock. Lovely shot out on the leg side. That one's going to reach the boundary. That will relieve some pressure. Takes them on to 82. 24 required. Lovely shot by Cleaner Tucker. Takes her on to 19. This is an important partnership these two have put together. It's been steady throughout. Here we go. Commentator's curse. Let's see if we can do it again. No, Cleaner makes a liar of me, plays one out to point, takes a single, well fielded. Score moves on 79. That's 20 for Cleaner. Top work. And that is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous shot. Reece McCarthy saw that one early, full toss down the leg side, chose not to let it go for a wide, chose instead to punt the ball down to the clubhouse, where another 4 runs, takes her on 17. Now the scoreboard seems to have developed a... Oh, that one's at the top edge, stood over the keeper's head. And short third man, couldn't make that. Another single to Louise. And it's amazing how that 1-4 punched out on the leg side, followed by another, and suddenly the game has tilted very much in Pembroke's favour. Oh, white ball, 90 on the board, 16 required. It can just turn so quickly, and yet this game isn't over by any stretch. A couple of quick wickets for Malahide here, and it's back in the balance. And clean has gone high. Oh, and as I say it, there's the wicket. Well, that's a fine innings by Cleaner Tucker. She went looking for runs when looking at the scoreboard. She didn't need to. This time she didn't clear the infield. This time she chipped it up. Fielder in the covers took it. And Cleaners walked back to the pavilion, accompanied by the sound of unhappy seagulls and applause from our own team. Super knock of 20 runs. Gets applause all the way down the road. Now going out to join Louise. Emma Mullin. Emma fresh from our half century yesterday. 4 overthrows. And now here's the replay. The end of cleanup. Just not close enough to it. Sliced underneath it. And the fielder took it perfectly. Nice clean catch. And may I just say, great camera work. Hello to Sandra Ryan. Hope she's still watching. Thanks for the comment on Facebook. So 16 required, 5 overs to go. And again, Louise takes advantage of one on the leg side. She's punted it out there, the fielder's taken it, and has saved just 3 certain runs. Just a single. Emma Mullin now on strike. Shot. I said she was picking up where she left off yesterday, her half century yesterday. And she'll be delighted with that shot. Punch through the covers. 11 required. 11 off 29. Again, with the left arm over, it is there to be driven. See this bowler coming back. A difficult first over. And there's another wicket. Emma Mullin not getting on top of that and lifting it straight into cover's hands. Quick partnership of 5. As I said, a couple of quick wickets, and suddenly this game is in the balance again. .95 for 4 on the board. That's when number 7 walking in. One suspects that's a bit of over-eager button pushing in the scorer's area. So And we're at 4 down now. 11 required. 4 and a bit overs to go. And it's the older little. See Claire Shillington has her pants on. Oh, superbly fielded. It's right actually. Nevertheless, good fielding. A bit on the chilly side tonight.
Scorching hot earlier. Now, not
Now,
so much.
that's for sure. Four overs left. Louise is now on 15. Does this rest on her shoulders? 11 required. 23 balls. 6 wickets in hand. Malahide are dragging themselves back into this game. Pembroke are letting them. And Louise plays that into the covers. Takes the single. And we're down to 10 required. Malahide looking very good. And the canary yellow. Pembroke wearing black with flashes of red. And strangely, blue pads. Bowled in under the legs, step back, played it back down the pitch. Top ball. The grand. Evening.
It's just all
You really need to keep off the square signs. Full swing of the bat that time. Still back to the bowler. That breeze is certainly a bit chilly. The mast is on the mountain, now shrouded in cloud. Cloud that ironically is lit up by the sun. And we reach the end of the 70th over. Score is 96 for 4. We'll play cleanup. Yes, can't see the masts anymore. I think the sun was over there in that picture. It's not. It's been reported missing. If you've seen sight of the sun. It's round and it's yellow. It's got it in the sky. Down the leg side, just where Louise wants it, and she's punted that away, and it hits the rope, picked up and fielded by Harry Burney. And that 4 run brings up the Pembroke 100. Means there are 6 more required, and the balance is very firmly tilted back to Pembroke. You look a bit exhausted there, Cleaner. 6 runs required. Oh, she's gone big. She's got underneath it. She's chipped it, and she's out. So Louise also falls on 20. 6 runs required. Some debate as to who goes in next. It looks like Claire's taking off the hoodie for the first time in possibly 3 days. It's not bad when you need 6, 5 wickets down, 2.5 overs to go. You can send out the class of Claire Shillington. That having been said, just lost a bat the class of Louise McCarthy. Played very well for her 20, provided the backbone to this innings. Claire makes her way at her own pace out to the middle. Another triathlete gets past. See here, again, the feet too far away. The bat slices underneath the ball. And thanks to our great cameraman, you get to see the catch as well. So, Claire makes her way down to the St John's end. Wide ball. Just 5 more required. Okay, checking the field. There's a bit more spread for her. Claire trying to play that one down to third. Square leg umpire has to come back in. Attempted run out. Umpire lowers his arm. Bowler comes in. That was not where Claire wanted to hit it. But she'd be happy to get up the other end. Leg bye. And if Claire's watching this later, well bowled, dead on the line, kept out by little. All runs required, just one shot away now. Hard fought game. Oh, there's all sorts of mix up there. Possibility of a run out. Yeses and nos and maybes. Luckily for Pembroke, no sorry. Ended the 18th over. Pembroke with 2 bats in, yet to get off the mark. 4 runs required. Pembroke take the single. Dorothy Hayes quakes in here, Mr. Cool, sorry. So, the scoreboard tells us there's 3 required. Hannah Little has got to learn to move her feet. Get out to that one. Spinner's back on. Oh! Everything there. Bit of turn. Hannah missed it. Keeper took the bail off. Foot had raised, but she got it back down again in time. 3 required. Hannah's played it past the fielder at golly. They take 1 and stay at 1. Now they're 1 behind. 1 behind. According to the stats on the screen, there are 8 balls required to get these 2 runs. Pembroke timing this chase perfectly tonight. Claire plays 3 different shots at that before deciding just to drop it down on the offside. So, as predicted, we're going into the last over. Pembroke required 2 to win. They had 4 wickets in hand. It's certainly in their hands. Malahide surely are going to have to bring the field in now, and that will mean that anything punched through the field is going to produce the winning runs. The left armour to continue from the Wilfield Road end. Hannah Little to face. 5 balls to go, 2 required. This would be a famous victory for Malahide if she could bowl a maiden. But there it is. Drifted onto the leg side. Hannah Little wasn't going to miss that. She's punched it over the boundary for 4 runs, and that takes Pembroke over the winning line. Fine chase by Pembroke. Paced perfectly. Quick start from Kavanagh and Prendergast. Orla went on to make 20. Louise then provided the backbone in the innings with her 20. And it was enough to see them home when Hannah Little played the last delivery down to the boundary behind square on the leg side. And as I said, once she got it through the infield, they were going to get the 2. However, it went all the way for 4, and that was enough for the win. I'd like to say there's handshakes all around, but in these COVID times there's not. There's a lot of bumping of elbows. 2 umpires now at the middle, wiping down the stumps, as the 2 girls come back to the sideline where they'll be clapped in by their team, and deservedly so. So Pembroke home in this Premier League clash, and win by 6 wickets, 4 wickets. 4 wickets with 6 wickets down. Gallant performance by Malahide. One can see why they've had such a good season so far. And certainly Amy Hunter showing again why she's rated so high. 2 teams not shaking hands. That's the first innings. That's how Malahide got to 105 for 8. Pembroke's bowling in the first innings. Pick of the bowlers. Orla Prendergast taking. Orla takes 2 for 14, and Anna Beale takes 2 for 13. There we go with the fall of wicket. wickets. And that finally saw Malahide reaching and setting a total of 105 for 8. Second innings then. Scorecard for the Pembroke second innings. That's fine now. You're on the grass now. The Prendergast 28. In the topper with a flying 20. And Lewis McCarthy also with 20. Both of them took 33 balls. And the Malahide bowling. 2 wickets for Conklin, McCormack, and then 1 for Kerrison and Brady. 4 wickets. Lulu Little departing early, but then Kavanagh and Prendergast on the score up to 23. All the Prendergast departed when the score was 42. But then the big partnership came between Lewis McCarthy and Clina Tucker, which was a partnership of 48. Before Eamon Mullen came and went, McCarthy went with the score on 100, and then Hannah Little saw it home. Ladies and gentlemen, just to show you some highlights of that innings, mainly the wickets. Wickets of the match. And up goes first, just hold around the legs. Popped up. Lifted. Super catch by all the Prendergast. There's the one, edged by Shauna. Oh, one edged past Shauna, just bouncing in front of her. And then back to hitting the stumps. Quite a few of the Malahide girls falling to bowled, whereas the Pembroke girls tended to fall to catches. There's a fine stumping. And that was the very next ball, put on a hat-trick. Hat-trick ball was survived, but the wickets kept falling. Now the Pembroke innings. Lovely shot by Lou Little, but caught there out in the covers. Fine catch, low down. And then Shauna playing over the top of one. Clina lifting one out to gully that was put down. It's a strange action that spinner has. However, she got a wicket. And then Clina trying to clear the infield another time. But this time the fielder was well into it. And took the catch cleanly in front of her teammate. And this one, with the fine camera work.
The not so fine camera work on that one. Thought it was going past.
Before another one, Louise undercut it again. Out towards point, cleanly taken. But that was the end of the wickets. And Pembroke reached their total with 4 balls to spare. A fine game from Sydney Parade, and we'd like to thank you for tuning in. I believe our figures this time were up as high as... Just click there, that's us. Doesn't tell you anymore. High as 23 this time.
Oh no, it's higher.
Higher than 23, my goodness.
26, I saw at one point.
26 viewers. Well, thank you very much for tuning in. We'll be back again on Saturday. Hopefully for the 5s game, possibly for the 4s game. And we'll leave you with that.